To your money and the fact that however much of it is stuffed in your wallet, it is losing its value, and if you need proof of that, just go shopping. On the surface, a dollar looks like a dollar, but its actual value goes up and down on a daily basis, and for too many days and weeks, it's been going down a lot. In fact, the dollar is at its lowest point in 3 years. At the very same time, gold surged to another new all-time high today. At one point, it hit $1,530 an ounce. The difficulties for the dollar are also partly to blame for the spike in the other two G's, gas and groceries. Today, during the first news conference ever by a Federal Reserve Chairman, Ben Bernanke addressed that concern.
The Fed can't create more oil. We don't control the growth rates of emerging market economies. What we can do is basically try to keep higher gas prices from passing into other prices and wages throughout the economy and creating a broader inflation, which would be much more difficult to extinguish.
So with the price of gold and silver soaring and the dollar not doing as much as it could do for you a few months ago, some are having to sell one in order to get more of the other to make ends meet. 9 News reporter Aristea Brady joins us. Aristea, this is not necessarily a new way of doing business.
Oh, Kyle, certainly not from the times of the pharaohs, well, to the times of Mr. T. Probably surprised you with that one. Gold has been considered and still is considered a precious commodity. Now, with America's trust and the dollar wavering, many are choosing to hold gold as a reliable substitute for the dollar.
925.
Top dollar for gold.
6.37 grams. I'd give like $132 for this.
Not bad, but not nearly as good as the solid 14-karat chain.
So you're looking about $800 or so.
Or how about...
Gold tooth?
Yes, he said tooth.
About $87 for that tooth. The bad part is when I actually have to hammer the tooth out that's still in it to weigh it.
With so many success stories, it's no wonder people are trying...
Let me find out if it's gold because it looks a little bit funny.
...to cash in.
Put the acid on. It's not gold. Sorry.
Dealers say there's good reason for that apology, hearing story after story of people selling their jewelry out of necessity.
They can't make insurance payments, they need food, and that's kind of a heartbreaking situation.
The idea of seeking great value from gold is nothing new.
Gold has always served as a safe haven for people who are nervous about things that are going on in the world.
Dr. David Cox, assistant dean at DU's Daniels College of Business, says when people turn to gold, it's often a sign of economic panic.
The reason the dollar is losing value is because the Fed has been using monetary policy to try to get the economy going. So they've been increasing the amount of dollars in the system to make it cheaper for companies to borrow.
Gold, just like cash, is a commodity. And Dr. Cox says it's not too late to invest in gold as a reliable substitute.
But there are some pretty good indicators that it may still be going up.
Now, it's just not just the cost of that jewelry you see that might be going up. They also say that gold is often used in some high-end technology items, like your cell phone, pieces of gold in here. They say even your car's airbag has pieces of gold, so you'll likely see those prices going up. And don't forget silver, Kyle. I'm about to start selling off these bracelets in the newsroom, one by one, highest bidder.
We knew that you were valuable to us. We just didn't know how much.
All the more, five times with these bracelets.
All right, Aristea, thanks.
I don't have a lot of gold, but I am glad to know my silver jewelry might also be worth a little more these days.
I'm going to pass by Aristea's desk on the way out tonight and see what she's left behind.
Your wife will thank you.
All right.
She'll appreciate it.
Oh, it's not going to my wife. It's going to the pawn shop.
Oh, okay.